Since last year, the world has been a chaos. Due to this COVID-19 pandemic, a sudden shift to our basic routines happened, which we call now the new normal. Indeed, God's timing isn't always our timing. He may not work things out the way we planned, but He is working things out for the better. Amidst pandemic, we will celebrate today our pupils' smartness with medals, certificates, and citations, a positive stimuli to prepare them for the future endeavors. Today, we are to end another chapter in the history of Aparri West Central School through this virtual graduation and moving up ceremonies. This virtual graduation would go down in history as we will not let this pandemic stop us in celebrating our victory. Welcome to the virtual graduation and moving up ceremonies of school year 2020-2021 with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. To start with, let us all stand as we manifest our sense of nationalism by singing the national anthem and provincial hymn to be followed by doxology.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, etas na silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang binirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka masisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit kong pagaw, ay hinagang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng atawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitigil, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitigil. Lumanang araw ng warhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay pangakit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Let's bow our heads and place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. Bless everyone present here today, that each one of us may be able to share what he or she have for your glory and honor. We pray for our graduates today and lift them before you. We ask for your peace to cover them. We ask for laughter and joy to fill their days. We pray that you would give them boldness and courage to face challenges set before them with the confidence of peace that can only come from your Spirit. Be a lamp for their feet and a light to their path. Shine over them. Fill them with your Spirit. May today be a memory that burns bright within them as they embark on life's great adventure. May the various activities related to this event be a success through your intervention. We ask all of this in your name. Amen.
Cagayan, my valley home is dear to me. Though from her my footsteps far may stray, over mountains, plains, beyond the deep blue sea, I shall love thee, ever be where'er I may. Cagayan, oh smiling land of beauty, Cagayan, my heart clings unto thee. Though from her my footsteps far away may stray, I shall love thee ever napatek kanyak adayo man sila lagi pa pambantay man gentao analinan ayaten kan tulad ta awan dua-dua kagayan naisem ka abad kagayan puso kadaken ka sa dinuman adiso ti pagyanak ayaten kan tulad ta awan dua-dua kagayan.
Together, let us read the DepEd vision, mission, and the core values. The DepEd vision. We dream of Filipinos who passionately love their country and whose values and competencies enable them to realize their full potential and contribute meaningfully to building the nation. As a learner-centered public institution, the Department of Education continuously improves itself to better serve its stakeholders. The DepEd mission: to protect and promote the right of every Filipino to quality, equitable, culture-based, and complete basic education, where students learn in a child-friendly, gender-sensitive, safe, and motivating environment. Teachers facilitate learning and constantly nurture every learner. Administrators and staff, as stewards of the institution, ensure an enabling and supportive environment for effective learning to happen. Family, community, and other stakeholders are actively engaged and share responsibility for developing lifelong learners. The DepEd core values: maka-Diyos, makatao, makakalikasan, makabansa. Thank you.
Erica Ardanao, with honors, will now give her welcome remarks.
To the equally able personnel of the school's Division Office of Cagayan, headed by the Debonair Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Orlando E. Manuel, testified, Sir. To our fatherly Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Renato A. Hernandez Jr., Sir. To our ever-dynamic and hard-working Principal 3, Dr. Richard M. Pastor, Sir. To our dear teachers, beloved parents, PTA and barangay officials, other stakeholders, fellow candidates for graduation, our dear spectators, a pleasant day. Luke 1:37 says, "For with God, nothing shall be impossible." Today marks the second virtual graduation ceremony of Aparri West Central School, and once more, a new batch of graduates will move on to the next ladder of education, ready to start a new chapter, a new story of their lives.
For most of us, the 6 long years of going to school early is not that easy. However, these years of hard work were so happy and fun because we really enjoyed the loud voices of our classmates and friends as we play along the corridors. We would not also forget the various activities where we had fun, such as the camping, AWCS elementary days, fun programs and contests which we really enjoyed, plus the daily classes with our dear teachers and beloved classmates. All these had passed by and were ended so suddenly due to the current COVID-19 pandemic, which has turned our remaining 1 year and a month so sad, missing every activity we enjoyed in school. However, These experiences that we had during these difficult times had taught us a lot of lessons in life. We have come to know that life must go on. Schooling must continue despite the do's and don'ts of the new normal.
Yes, this had always been a great challenge to everyone, not only to our teachers, but more so to our parents and relatives, who became our instant teachers. Indeed, nothing is impossible. Today, we are here witnessing our graduation. We will always live up to the theme, kalidad ng edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, or strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. In this moment of celebration, we feel so elated because at last, the sacrifices of our parents had ended up fruitfully. Stay with us and share in our joy and success. On behalf of the graduating class and the whole AWCS family, I welcome you to the second virtual moving up and graduation ceremonies of the Upper West Central School for the academic year 2020-2021. Congratulations, dear completers and fellow candidates for graduation. Enjoy the day and may God bless us all.
At this point in time, the man behind the school successes, Dr. Richard M. Pastor, Principal 3 of Upper West Central School, will do the honors of presenting the candidates for completion and graduation for school year 2020 and 2021. After which will be the certification by Dr. Renato A. Hernandez, Public Schools District Supervisor of Upper West District. This will be followed immediately by the acceptance and confirmation through Sir Orlando Manuel, PhD, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent.
Dr. Renato A. Hernandez Jr., the Public Schools District Supervisor of Upper West District. Sir, it is my great pleasure and privilege to present to you the candidates for graduation and completers for this school year 2020-2021 of Upper West Central School. For the candidates for graduation, it is composed of 24 boys and 19 girls with a total of 43 candidates for graduation and 16 boys and 14 girls with a total of 30 completers of the kindergarten class. Sir, for your certification.
I certify that these candidates for graduation have fully satisfied the requirements of the K-12 Basic Education Program prescribed by the Department of Education. May I therefore request our SDS, Dr. Orlando Emanuel, to confirm the graduates.
By virtue of the appointment given to me by the President of the Republic of the Philippines as the Schools Division Superintendent of SDO Cagayan, and upon certification of your school head that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the basic education curriculum for this school year 2020-2021, I now accept and confirm you graduates.
We will now hear a congratulatory message from the highest DepEd official, our DepEd Secretary, Madam Leonor Magtolis Briones. After which, we will also hear the message of our Regional Director, Dr. Benjamin D. Paragas, CESO 5. This is to be followed by the message of our Superintendent, Dr. Orlando Manuel, and of course, our very own Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Renato A. Hernandez.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember, and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
My cordial greetings to all. During these tough times, as we operate within imperfect circumstances, we see the unfolding of one of the most beautiful things ever made on earth, the success of our young people in their academic journey as they inch day by day towards their dreams. To our dear learners, without a doubt, during these trying times, the struggles have been real and the challenges almost insurmountable. Today, we witness sense of purpose, direction, and meaning winning over every sign of difficulty that came your way as you toiled ceaselessly in the vineyard of education. Our theme this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, in a huge way recognizes our strength as people who cannot be floored by even the strongest of challenges. In fact, we have proven that together, working for a common vision, we are an armada of strong-willed individuals who cannot be swayed and discouraged by tribulations. Thanks for the deep sense of motivation that makes half the job accomplished. We have also shown that innovative minds always rule the day, and that makes us prepared to confront each challenge that will beset us. The years do not promise an easy journey, and with the threat of the pandemic still lurking around, the going will get tough, and the tough must keep going. And the spirit cannot be broken and will surely prevail. It is an irrefragable fact that despite our cling to varied ways of life, we have shown how united we can be in advancing the common agenda in education. We have done our share in realizing our ultimate goal of producing holistically developed K-12 basic education curriculum graduates who are not only knowledgeable and competent, but also value-laden and discerning. We are diverse in culture, and so we may have varied performances in all that we do, but we share a common goal: to be the best version of ourselves so we can be of help to others in the best way we can. Our sense of shared destiny has allowed us to bend without breaking, to attune our actions and efforts to the agenda of national leadership. But it too proved that we can do so without diminishing our long-held principles, that indeed it takes a village to raise a child. Each one of us, no matter how diverse, is a strand in the colorful fabric of human civilization. This is the value that we want you, our dear graduates, to embrace and be proud of. Our sense of identity, either on a regional or national landscape, must remain an important consideration in achieving our goals, and compromising it to favor new thoughts and ways of thinking must never be an option. We must continue to prove the world that even in the face of a dreaded pandemic, quality education can have its way through. The Department of Education Region 2 has unambiguously laid down in its Regional Education Development Plan all its projects, programs, and activities that shall inspire service above self and only about the future of learners who shall eventually assume significant roles in nation building. May you continue to be a proof that the kind of education our country is one for the world to share. Congratulations, dear parents, dear teachers, and to all of you learners. Mabuhay kayong lahat!
Congratulations to our most unique batch of learners for the school year 2020-2021. To our graduates, completers, and honor students who will reap the fruits of sacrifices they have invested in this most challenging and most memorable school year, let this significant milestone of your lives be recorded as great achievement to be shared by your beloved parents who work closely with you this school year. Appreciation is also accorded to our administrators, teachers, personnel, internal and external stakeholders, and to the whole staff who work together to ensure your success. We also thank the Department of Education for insisting that education must continue in this brave new world. Thank you, Madam Secretary, Honorable Leonor Magtolis Briones, for the said battle cry. The theme of this end of school year writes, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic is very much fitting because you are the first batch to complete this school year as a brave group of learners during this school year. The future will always have a place for people who prepared themselves today and forge ahead with purpose and great intent to grow and serve. In diversity and adversity, we can find opportunities to reach out and build bridges of hope. In difficulty, the chance to be altruistic, and in challenges, reasons to learn and rise to the situation. Our country needs graduates and learners who will commit to uphold and enhance the best of what it has to offer as young citizens who are as patriotic as they are competent, skilled, and innovative. As we move closer to your aspirations for others and to do more, not only for yourselves, but also for your fellow Filipinos, continue to be connected with our divine providence. Again, congratulations to you, our dear graduates and completers. We wish all the best in your future endeavors. God bless, stay safe, stay healthy, mabuhay!
And now, the most awaited part, the awarding of the certificates to our dear completers and graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am privileged to present the 43 graduates of Apari West Central School, Batch 2021, starting with Agustin Nick Steven Agkawili, Pisares Edmar Cartagena, Callejo Ramsey Pichay, Camacho Clark Nick Lampasa with honors, Collado Ron Froilan Arimatea with honors, Quaresma Joshua Gabriel, Lampasa Joseph Kyle Persona, Lorenzo J.R. Arimatea, Madriaga Mark Zachary Pizarro. Madriaga Neil Matthew Pizarro. Manalo Aljay Malabo. Manglapus Primeboy Danao. Medrazo Aljay Agustin. Mercado Aris Doctolero. Ongkoy Brent Hayden Opina with honors. Orteza Emmanuel Jerome Alvarez. Palakay Benedict Jr. Tabiano. Pional Nathan Tailo. Ramos Kurt Rexel Aguilar. Rakipo Adrian Arquilio. Samoy Noah James Caliejo. Samparang Mike Jr. Arquilio. Chena Julibert Tabalanza. Tapuro John Marvin Tejano. For girls, we have Alinan Jermaine Alexia Ansiado with honors. Arimatea Micaela Lorenzo. Bobier Biancarin Vasquez. Bueno Noemi Berbano. Kabayu April Joy Otrera. Kabayu Arian Nicole Labao. Kada Princess Shane Chero with honors. Campo Chrisame Ronquillo. Carino Lorraine Juan with honors. Danao Erica Ricardo with honors. Belen Giselle Tejano with honors. Farinas Sherlyn Bueno with honors. Galiaza Carissa Joy Makaleng with honors. Mauricio Ashley Nicole Gasmen. Purissima Rich Valerie Ofiaza with honors. Ilang April Afable. Ramos Jocelyn Sosa. Ruelos Clavi Capiña with honors. And Santiago Mariel Gil Arquilio with honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, the kindergarten completers of Apari West Central School for school year 2020-2021. Aguinaldo Erwin F. Alario Adrian U. Baloran Christian Jake E. Beleno Carl Henrik N. Damian Neil John P. Danao Adam Jos D. De Guzman Gabriel Isaiah T. Lampasa Cristel Wesley T. Lampasa Lucas Matthew P. Matic John Paul B. Pablo Ivan Jake Y. Palakay Jasper King F. Pascua Alexander Jr. B. Tamayaw J. Marty. Valencia J. Russell A. Villaver John Carlo M. Alaja Cristina B. Alamo Tricia F. Alario Cassandra Bell C. Arimas Frisa Faiza T. Collado Avril Sofia A. Cortez Angelica E. De Los Santos Franz Roan E. Giyang Azel Nelvin G. Miramonte Ashley A. Miss Chola Sofia Marie T. Tabalan Zuleika Iliana M. Chero Princess Danica M. Yabes Gian Audrey A. Congratulations, dear completers, and to your beloved parents.
At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, let us witness our top performing graduates who have received the merits of their hardships to be presented by Ma'am Grace T. Galano, Master Teacher 1, Grade 6 Advisor.
In conformity with DepEd Memorandum Number 030, Series 2021, which specifies the clarifications on the recognition of academic excellence awardees, as per DepEd Order Number 36, Series 2016, the announcement of academic excellence awardees who garnered similar awards will be made in alphabetical order to ensure fairness and impartiality. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present with great pride and honor the recipients of Academic Excellence Award of Batch 2021 of Apari West Central School. Alinan Jermaine Alexia Ansiado with honors. Kada Princess Shane Chero with honors. Camacho Clark Nick Lampasa with honors. Carino Lorraine Juan with honors. Collado Ron Froilan Arimatea with honors. Danao Erica Ricardo with honors. De Belen Giselle Tejano with honors. Farinas Sherlyn Bueno with honors. Galiaza Carissa Joy Makaleng with honors. Ongkoy Brent Hayden Opina with honors. Purisima Rich Valerie Ofiaza with honors. Ruelos Clavi Capinia with honors. Santiago Mariel Gail Arquilio with honors. A special award is also presented to the Belen Giselle Tejano for garnering third place in Quizbee during the 2021 Virtual Municipal Olympics. My congratulations to you, my dear awardees, and to your lucky parents.
Congratulations to our dear completers and graduates of Batch 2021. At this juncture, may we hear the words of gratitude to be given to us by Giselle T. Subak with honors.
To our honored guest, our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Renato A. Hernandez Jr., to our principal, Dr. Richard M. Pastor, to our beloved teachers and mentors, to our valued parents, to my fellow graduates, and all of us gathered here today, good morning. Our generation today has experienced the most challenging situations of a confined and sudden shift of normal activities to online and home-based. Education, specifically, had turned into modular, blended, and other learning platforms. I, myself, together with Rihanna, my cousin, enjoyed homeschooling where modular lessons served as our daily schedules. Sad at first because we were not given the chance to see our classmates physically. However, I am glad to see them one time during the online class, and I love it. Everything happens for a reason. This occasion, though done virtually, still connotes success and celebration. Yes, we finished the first ladder of education, where we truly live by this year's theme, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. It is an honor for me to see everyone virtually at this very moment. Today, we are virtual gifts ready to be taken and to be received by the people around us. Amazingly, God never ran out of surprises. That is why everything in life will always be a gift. Our parents provided us with our basic needs. They protected our innocence, and they even gave their best to provide answers so that they can satisfy our curiosity. But the time has come when our home was not enough to capture the knowledge our world has to offer. So our parents gathered their courage to release us from our comfort zones. Thank you so much, our dear parents, for the freedom and sacrifices you gave us. We received another gift in the form of our educators. We embarked on another journey in life. Through their guidance, we savored the fruit of patience, perseverance, discipline, and leadership. These are just some of the wonders we earned when we discovered the treasures of learning. Because of your gifts of learning, my dear educators, we were able to take a step on the ladder of success. Thank you for wrapping us with love and care. The learning experience we had in our beloved school won't be complete without your personal touch, your human connection. Thank you for going the extra mile, especially at times when we were unruly, impatient, and apathetic. You never gave up on us during those times. Rather, you motivated us to change for the better. As much as we are grateful to receive the gift of learning, we are highly expected and highly challenged to share these gifts with others. The path ahead of us is not easy. Reality tells us that the world needs men and women who will stand up for the truth, justice, and peace. There is a battle against greed, corruption, immorality, poverty, and youth delinquency. It is very timely to cultivate and maximize the gifts of learning to win these social battles. The prizes and awards we earned, the grades are written on our report cards, were just the icing on a cake, much like the ribbons on a gift. What matters most is that when people unwrap us, we are beautiful gifts inside and out. We are a successful harvest of youth with integrity. May the gift of learning be a beautiful source of knowledge, wisdom, skills, and proper attitude are things that we gain not only for ourselves, for our family, or our school. It is also for our country and the greater glory of God. Education truly strengthens us to be resilient and protected. If we get education, we can be assured of our future and better life. To my fellow graduates and batchmates, the end of our elementary years is the beginning of self-discovery and greater heights. As we leave the fortress of our haven of learning, let us continue the good work. Let us build a nation and a future with hope. Congratulations to all of us.
Ma'am Cherry N. Capina, Grade 5 Sapphire Advisor, will now present the guest speaker of today's virtual graduation and moving up ceremonies, and after which, we will hear the message of our honored guest.
To the Dynamic School District Supervisor, Dr. Renato A. Hernandez, to our dearest Principal, Dr. Richard M. Pastor, beloved commenters, our dear spectators, a very pleasant day. I have the honor to introduce our very prolific and generous guest of honor. I am honored because I am proud to say that she is my classmate, batchmate, and an amiable friend. She emerged from a humble yet respected family in Plaza Apari, Cagayan with her two twin siblings, Christine and Christian. She was reared by her wonderful parents, Mr. Arnold Nicolas and Mrs. Juliet Catindoy Nicolas, to be brave, compassionate, and courageous. Our guest speaker is indeed one of a kind, a good painter, cartoonist, and calligrapher. In short, a multi-talented lady with a good heart. She graduated in elementary in our humble school, the Apari West Central School, and was once an honor student. She finished her secondary level at Bukid National Agricultural and Technical School with honors and took her tertiary level at Isabela State University, Echage campus with a display of her leadership prowess, being a school body organization officer for 2 consecutive years. She successfully passed the licensure examination for teachers last September 2017. Currently, she was employed as a permanent teacher at Plaza Primary School on January 23, 2020. I am honored to present to you our beloved guest of honor, the woman of the hour, Ms. Farah Sherika C. Nicolas, Teacher 1 of Plaza Primary School. A big round of applause for her.
To the Schools Division Superintendent, Opes Dio Cagayan, Dr. Orlando E. Manuel, CESO 5, Sir. Apari West District Supervisor, Dr. Renato Hernandez Jr., Sir. Apari West Central School Principal 3, Dr. Richard M. Pastor, Sir. Apari West Central School teachers and staff, parents, and dear graduates, mabuhay! Chosen as your virtual guest speaker today is indeed an honor. I am honestly humbled and grateful for this privilege. It is my honor to be speaking with you today. I am so glad to be a part of this virtual ceremony. Before going further, I would like to quote this graduation's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, which poses a challenge and encouragement to you, my dear graduates, to continue your quest for quality education despite this difficult situation brought about by COVID-19. This present pandemic that we are experiencing right now brought us change. It brought us a tremendous effect in our lives. It affects our works and our everyday lives, from not wearing a face mask, comfortable to get out of our homes, celebrating together with our loved ones, having face-to-face classes, and suddenly ended up to having a lockdown. Many establishments were closed. Wearing face masks is a must. Social gatherings were allowed, and face-to-face classes were substituted by various teaching modalities, such as modular, online, radio-based, and TV-based instruction. It brought a lot of adjustment and effects on delivering the quality of education. Nakaka-frustrate, nakakalungkot, at nakakapanghinayang na sandaling nahinto ang pag-aaral. New methods of teaching were imposed to continue education despite the pandemic that we are experiencing right now. Pasalamatan natin ang ating mga magigiting at matatalinong guro, school personnel, mga magulang at mga tao sa ating komunidad na siyang naghikayat sa atin upang ipagpatuloy ang ating pag-aaral at magpatuloy sa mga munti nating mga pangarap. I would like to congratulate our dear teachers for the job well done. My salute to our dear parents for doing their best to be the teacher to their own children. Mabuhay po kayo. And of course, our dear graduates for the job well done. Kayo ang mga pandemic graduates. Dahil hindi kayo sumuko at itunuloy nyo pa rin ang inyong pag-aaral upang makapagtapos ng elementarya. Never stop dreaming no matter how hard our situation is. Just keep on chasing your dreams. Sabi nga nila, padayon means move forward. Magpatuloy lang kahit gaano man tayo subukin ng panahon, kahit anumang pagsubok o pandemya ang dumating. Maging positibo tayo sa ating mga pangarap. 11 years ago, ako din ay kagaya niyong mag-aaral na may maraming pangarap. Alam niyo ang isa sa mga pangarap ko? Ang ma-invite din bilang isang guest speaker. Dahil pag sinabing guest speaker, bigatin, mataas ang rangko, successful sa buhay, at may magandang trabaho. Ang simple lang ng pangarap ko noon. Kaya sabi ko sa sarili ko, balang araw, magiging guest speaker din ako. At ngayon ay natupad na. Hindi pa man ako ganun ka-successful sa buhay, pero sobra-sobra akong nagpapasalamat sa Panginoon sa mga bagay na mayroon ako ngayon at kung ano ang narating ko ngayon. I-share ko lang yung karanasan ko nung nasa kolehiyo pa lang ako. Doon ako sobrang sinubok ng panahon. Maraming pagpupuyat sa gabi para mag-review, hindi kakain sa saktong oras para ma-meet ang mga deadlines. Ibabudget ang 500 pesos na baon sa buong linggo. Magtatabi para may pambayad ng handouts. Lalakarin ang 1 kilometro para maitabi ang 10 pesos na pamasahe. Palawakin ang pasensya at pangunawa sa mga profesor mong matataas ang standards. At higit sa lahat, yung awa mo sa mga magulang mo sa pagbibigay ng allowance linggo-linggo. Yung pakiramdam mo ang hirap gastusin dahil hindi mo alam kung anong sakripisyo nila para maibigay yon, kung saan na naman nila kinuha iyon. Naalala ko nga noon yung sinabi sa akin ni Papa, na umiiyak si Mama, gamin awan iti mairemedyo na piman, nga ipadala na kanyak. Dagijay iti panpanunotek, tapnog basanak nga nalaing. Gaputa damit basit iti laing ko nga drawing ken nagpainting. Sa tuwing Sabado at Linggo, nagpa-part-time job ako para magpinta ng mga classroom sa mga elementary school para may pandagdag baon at pambayad sa tuition ko. Doon talaga ako nagpursigi na makapagtapos ng aking pag-aaral. Uray kasano iti kinarigat na, no da iti arapaap mo, awan iti narigat. Agkararag ka ken ni Apo, ken mamati ka iti bagim nga kayam. Haan mo pulos baybayan iti panagadal mo, taawan iti kwarta, wenno banag, nga makasukat iti kinaragsak iti naganak mo, no makita da nga nakaturpos ka, ken adda iti nasayaat nga trabaho. Yun lang ang tanging maisusukli mo sa mga sakripisyo nila upang makapagtapos ka. Makita met itirigat da, mapandagsik ka, kinagraep, uray kasano iti kinapudot, kinapigsa iti tudo, ken kinalamiis na. Mapanda makigapas, uray kasano iti kinaadoyuna. Yun sana ang maging inspirasyon nyo sa inyong pag-aaral at sa pag-abot ng inyong mga pangarap. Padayon, graduates, congratulations to all of you.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Farah, for that very inspiring message you had accorded with us. And now, let us all watch our dear graduates as they sing a song that will always remind them of all the memories during their elementary years, their fruitful experiences, and their bonds that they developed with their friends in this school. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in their graduation song entitled Moments, to be led by Clavis C. Ruelos with honors.
We might not be walking across that stage, but the cameras flashing, they've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I've been doing trade a moment, no one wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we know each other whole life, or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for all the time we've put in, getting us through this moment, so we could get to this moment. We might not be chosen or kept in the air, but our spirit will rise anywhere. Remember our hallways filled with memories and friends. No, I wouldn't change a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we know each other or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for all the good and bad times we've had that get us through life's moment. That get us through life's moment. If you're over there feeling a little scared about your brand new style, don't get discouraged, keep showing your courage, 'cause that's who we are. Who I am because of you. Whether we know each other or we just a year or two. And I'm grateful for all the times we'll never forget, so we can be in this moment, right here in this moment. I'm grateful forever you thinking me, right here in this moment.
Thank you so much, graduates. Amidst the pandemic, we can feel the incomparable happiness while you're singing your graduation song for this virtual graduation. The ceremonies has ended. God bless and good luck for the next chapters in your life. May the teachings and lessons of your alma mater always remain in your hearts and minds. Soar high, our dear completers and graduates of Batch 2021. Congratulations to all of you.